Hello, class. Today we have a very special episode. These are my students, Jonathan and Joe. Please say hello.
Hello.
Good boys. I'm going to start our session with a very simple question that you two should know. What happens at the neuromuscular junction to allow a neuron to stimulate a muscle cell? Joseph, why isn't your book open? Bad boy! Bad boy! Why'd you stand up on me like that? That's a warning, sir.
I'm so sorry. Please. Okay. Please repeat the question one time.
Ridiculous, student. What happens at the neuromuscular junction to allow a neuron to stimulate a muscle cell?
I'm so glad you asked. Okay. The neuron releases oxygen chloride, which binds to receptors to the muscle cell, triggering an electrical signal that makes the muscle constrict.
Yes, Joe?
Can I please go to the restroom?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And while we wait, Jonathan, we'll talk about new topics. Joe, wait. I have a question for you. Do you have a potty box?
No.
No. I do have a potty box every year. You're next, Jonathan, if you don't behave. Fun fact, class. Muscles produce heat. You know what else produces heat? My smoking wife.
Hey, that's my mom!
Sit down, son. That's it, turn around. That's it. That's what I thought, son. Ridiculous. Now, for our next section. Next, we're going to talk about tetanus toxin. Does anyone know what that means? No. Well, thank goodness it's in your notes.
Thank you.
Good students. Let's read it off, please. Jonathan, please answer this one.
Tetanus toxin. It's a disease to the nervous system which affects muscles. It prevents the production of acetylcholine, which causes muscles to contract.
Very good, Jonathan. You have another vocabulary, though. Botulinum toxin. What does this mean, class? You guys don't know? Well, thank God it's in your notes.
Thank you.
You're welcome, class. Please explain. Everyone wants to read it out again. Please.
Prevents acetylcholine release, which causes the muscle to constrict.
Very good, Joe. Look at this new place, class. This is my new classroom. We also have my new student here with us today. Andrew, say hello.
Hi.
Good students. Next, we're going to ask a very simple question that I'll have Joe answer. How does the signal to contract move to the myofibrils?
I'm so glad you asked. To answer your question, it travels down the T tubulars, triggering the sarcoplastic reticulum to release calcium to activate the myofibrils by enabling myosins to bind to actins.
That was horrible, Joe. That was absolutely wrong. Andrew, please answer.
Well, I think it travels down the T tubules, triggering the sarcoplasmic reticulum to release calcium. It activates the myofibrils by enabling myosin to bind to action.
Good students. This is why you're on my quiz bowl team, Andrew. Maybe you can learn some things. Since you're on my quiz bowl team, why don't you give us an analogy?
Well, imagine a messenger running down a set of train tracks to a warehouse.
Wow.
The messenger arrives and triggers the warehouse to release crates of many supplies. These crates then activate assembly lines where workers use the supplies to start building things.
Wow, Joe, that is why we should play quiz bowl. Say sorry.
I'm sorry.
That's what I thought. Thank you. Andrew, are you giving me sass?
No.
Sit up, you, sir.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
What is this? A phone in my classroom? Just about enough out of you, Jonathan. What is this? Oh, this is so fun. Oh, excuse me.
Yo, Mr. Carlson, how are sarcomere proteins in myofibrils arranged?
Thank God I always come prepared, Jonathan. protein is attached to the middle of the sarcomere at the end. Sarcomeres are lined up in a row with Z-dyes connecting them between motor units. Myofibrils are also stacked side by side, creating the stripe pattern you can see in class. This is why I am teacher of the year.
Overrated.
Excuse me? Get down on the table right now, sir. That is what I thought. I am teacher of the year. Hello, class. We're near the end of this class, but I have just a couple more questions for you. Let us begin. How do ATP, actin, and myosin interact to make a muscle contraction and then return to a resting state?
I know the answer.
Please, please.
ATP powers the myosin's head to bind to actin, perform a power stroke for connection, detection, and reset, making muscles contract and return to a resting state.
What a great answer, Joe. That was amazing.
You missed.
Excuse me? No one tells me I missed it. Hello, class. We're nearing. This is actually the last question of the day. Congratulations, guys. You almost made it. Let's begin. How do cramps and rigor mortis result from abnormal interactions of these proteins? The first definition is cramps. Who wants to answer that one? Joe, of course. I point the fingers, not you, sir.
Ms. Carlson, I'm so thankful you asked that question. Frankly, the muscles are involuntarily contracted. It can be caused by a insignificant ATP, keeping the muscles contracted, and also electrolyte imbalance, which can cause pain and stiffness until the balance is restored or the ATP is replenished.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Andrew, please give the definition of rigor mortis.
So that's when the muscle remains contracted, stiffened after death. ATP production steps after death, which the muscles remain contracted and stiffens, which also comes with rigor mortis.
Very good. Andrew.
Help me.
Was that the bell? Oh my gosh!
Let's go, go, go.
Now just wait a second, class. No one leave the place